Congratulations on the purchase of your CardioCoach by KORR Medical. When used during a properly conducted graded exercise test, CardioCoach will measure a person's VO2 max as well as detect their aerobic and anaerobic threshold. The Plus model adds the feature of a resting metabolic rate test, and the CO2 unit adds RMR as well as respiratory exchange ratio and CO2 detection. Through this series of YouTube videos, we would like to demonstrate the proper assembly and use of your equipment. Here are some important items to take note of on arrival of your CardioCoach. KORR strongly recommends the use of a KORR-manufactured metabreather to ensure measurement accuracy of a resting metabolic rate test. KORR cannot guarantee the ability of this product to accurately measure resting metabolic rates when a breathing device other than a metabreather is used. The user manual is a valuable resource to keep on hand. It contains information about the technology used to perform oxygen-based exercise testing, as well as detailed instructions on how to utilize the equipment and information regarding error codes. It also contains helpful resources, such as an informed consent form, participant readiness questionnaire, and a medical clearance form. If you have purchased the CardioCoach monitor software, or if you are using a CardioCoach CO2, your unit will include a CD case with a copy of the software. Inside this case is a registration code that is unique to you. There are occasions when a power surge, Microsoft Critical Update, or change of computers will require you to re-enter this registration code. You will want to save the case or the number in a safe place to keep it readily available in case of such an event. It is important to understand that routine service and maintenance will be necessary for your KORR product. KORR measurement equipment relies on oxygen sensors that have a lifespan of 18 to 24 months, regardless of usage. When those sensors expire, your unit must be sent back to our facility in Salt Lake City, Utah, for replacement and recalibration. Service is ordered through our website at KORR.com. Oxygen sensors may expire without warning. It can be inconvenient and frustrating to have testing services interrupted when your device unexpectedly displays an error code. For that reason, we recommend you proactively schedule service every 18 months to avoid unplanned interruptions in usage. We also invite you to visit our website, KORR.com. This will be a valuable resource when you have questions about metabolic testing, such as what is the effect of pregnancy on an RMR test, or how does age affect VO2 max? If you visit the store, you will be able to quickly and easily purchase additional accessories, such as metabreathers, promotional materials, hoses, and masks. Alright, let's get your CardioCoach set up and ready for testing. Start by locating your CardioCoach AC power supply and power cable. Insert the round end of the AC power supply into the power port, located on the back of the CardioCoach. Connect the power cable to the AC power supply and plug it into the wall. A green light will illuminate under the on-off button. To connect your printer to the CardioCoach, locate the printer cable and 25-pin USB adapter. Plug the USB end of the cable into the adapter, then attach the adapter to the CardioCoach. The other end of the cable will plug directly into the printer. Before we start testing, let's become more familiar with your CardioCoach by taking a look at the buttons, screens, and connections found on the front of your unit. First, you might notice the LCD screen that lights up as you power on the machine. This screen will display all the results, time clock, and information throughout the test. The soft keys below will allow you to change data or print results at the end of each test. To the right, you will see 5 buttons grouped together. They will help you navigate the LCD screen. The menu button on the right will allow you to start a new test, change minimum and maximum test lengths, change report styles, and print previous test results. The button in the middle is the selection key, and the button on the left is the back button, which will take you to the previous screen. The arrow keys are used to move you through the different screens, as well as toggling to the correct age, height, weight, and gender prior to each test. To the right of this keypad are two red boxes. The bottom will display the VO2 throughout the test, and the top will display your client's heart rate. On the left side of the CardioCoach is a heart rate jack, where you will plug in the heart rate pickup as well as the air intake valve. This valve is where you will connect the large VO2 hose for your exercise tests. For RMR testing, locate the back funnel and put it in the air intake valve. This will adjust the size to fit the smaller metabreather tube. Now we are ready to start testing. For a graded exercise test, we'll start by fitting the client with a properly fitted heart rate strap and heart rate pickup. This is important because an accurate measurement of the heart rate will lead to better results. You'll note that CardioCoach uses polar technology. To get started, locate the heart rate chest strap. Attach the polar heart rate transmitter to the elastic strap. You will hear the sensor snap into place. Wet the grooved electrode areas on the back of the strap with electro-lubricating gel to help produce conductivity. Secure the strap around the client's chest, directly over the xiphoid process, or right under the pectorals. Adjust the strap length so the fit is snug yet comfortable. The wet electrode areas should be firmly against the skin with the polar logo in a central upright position. Now plug the heart rate pickup into the heart rate jack on the front of the CardioCoach. Using the Velcro straps, attach the VO2 hose approximately 8 inches from the top. For the strongest heart rate signal, make sure the Velcro straps are secure around the VO2 tube, that the wire is facing downward, and the white label is facing the chest. To make sure the heart rate strap is working properly, look at the red numeric LED display and see if the client's heart rate appears. Do not begin the test until a valid heart rate is being displayed on the CardioCoach. If the heart rate signal is not steady, adjust the placement of the strap and make sure the pickup is in close proximity to the client. If it continues to be unreliable, the battery of your polar heart rate strap may have expired. New heart rate straps can be ordered from KORR's website at KORR.com. To ensure reliable performance of your heart rate strap each time you test, be sure to properly care for it between tests. Detach the connector from the strap after every use. Clean the strap under running water with mild soap. Do not soak or bleach the strap. Do not stretch the strap or sharply bend the electrode areas. Rough handling may damage the electrodes. Hang to dry. Store the strap and connector separately to maximize the heart rate sensor battery lifetime. For more information about properly caring for your heart rate equipment, visit polar.com and click on Support. Prior to performing exercise testing, it is extremely important that you talk to your client about their current fitness level. Take the time to sit down with your client and discuss at what speed and incline they are comfortable running or walking, as well as previous injuries that might affect their performance level. Knowing your client's fitness level will help you determine the proper protocol for their test. Alright, your CardioCoach is running. Your client is already fitted with the heart rate strap. Let's begin the actual test. To start a new test on the CardioCoach, use the arrow and selection keys to select the correct test type. Use the same keys to enter the client's age, height, weight, and gender. Once this information is entered, the machine will begin calibrating. Make sure that nothing is blocking the air intake valve and that the tube is not connected. Calibration usually lasts 1 to 2 minutes. During calibration, you can fit the client with the VO2 mask, so they can be ready to start the graded exercise test as soon as the calibration cycle is complete. In order to get accurate results, it is important to make sure your client's VO2 mask is properly fitted before you test. You can use the machine's calibration time to fit and secure your client's face mask. To properly fit a VO2 mask, begin by choosing the proper size. You want a mask that covers the mouth and nose without extending too far. Once you have determined the correct size of mask, attach the Y valve. Have your client hold the mask to their face and blow out as you cover the expiratory port of the valve. If air escapes from around the edges of the mask, it is probably too large and you need to change the size. Any air leakage will affect the accuracy of the test results. Next, attach the headgear. With the neoprene head strap, you'll want to make sure the gray side faces out. The large opening should fit over the crown of the head, with the smaller opening at the base. Clip the straps to the mask. Cinch the Velcro until snug but comfortable. Adjust the Velcro straps at the top, sides, and back of the head strap. Check again for air leaks by blocking the expiratory port and having the client blow. If air is escaping, consider either changing the mask or readjusting the Velcro straps for a better fit. Connect the VO2 hose to the valve. Cover the hose and have the client blow as you listen for any air escaping. If the hose has developed any holes over time, you will need to replace it to ensure accurate results. As it ages, you may want to keep an extra hose on hand. Once the machine has calibrated and your client's mask is fitted, connect the VO2 hose to the air intake valve. Have your client relax and breathe normally through the mask and hose. Once the CardioCoach is filled with expired air and receiving a steady heart rate signal, it will begin to count down from 1 minute and 30 seconds. Allow the countdown to complete. Do not start exercising until the countdown is finished. When the countdown is complete, you will be prompted to start testing. Press the check or enter key on the CardioCoach and start the treadmill or bike simultaneously. Start your client at a lower speed or resistance, increasing their workload gradually throughout the test to slowly see their heart rate and VO2 increasing. If the client begins to feel pain at any time or needs to stop the test for any reason, simply press the enter key and begin the heart rate recovery process. Be sure to communicate regularly with your client to make sure they're doing okay. This test will usually last about 7 to 15 minutes, depending on how conditioned your client is and the protocol being used. During the course of the test, you will want to follow a protocol that increases workload in regular intervals. Increasing the workload on a treadmill might include changing the incline or speed, whereas increasing the workload on a bike might include an increase in resistance. For example, you could run a protocol that increases the speed or incline of a treadmill in 1-minute intervals during the course of a test. With this protocol, the client would reach their anaerobic threshold around minute 7 or 8. Once the client reaches their anaerobic threshold, AT detected will appear on the LCD screen. To complete a submax test, continue the protocol at least 1 to 2 minutes until the client is ready to end the test. At that point, you will hit stop on the bike or treadmill and press the enter key on the CardioCoach. This will end the test and begin the heart rate recovery process, which lasts about 2 minutes. On the CardioCoach, you will see a prompt asking if you would like to begin the recovery from now or peak. Selecting peak will start the 2-minute countdown from the moment the client reached their peak measurement. Now that the test is complete, you can print the results and review them with your client. If you own the CardioCoach Plus, you will have the ability to perform a resting metabolic rate test on your machine. To begin a test, you will select RMR as your test type. Enter in all requested information, including your client's age, height, weight, and gender using the arrow and selection keys. When you are finished, the machine will begin to calibrate. During the calibration process, you will want to be sure that nothing is blocking the air intake valve, including the black funnel. When the calibration is finished, place the black funnel on the air intake valve. With the funnel in place, you will be able to connect your metabreather tube to the CardioCoach. Expand your metabreather and place the mouthpiece in the client's mouth. Place the nose clip on their nose. Make sure they keep a seal with their lips around the mouthpiece so all the expired air is collected throughout the entire test. Have your client take a few deep breaths. Once the CardioCoach detects a breath, a time clock will appear on the LCD screen counting down from 1:30. When the countdown is complete, the machine will beep and you'll be ready to start the test. Press the check mark to start the test. Have your client breathe in a relaxed manner. Test results will be most accurate if the client comes prepared by not exercising the day of the testing, fasting 4 hours prior to testing, and avoiding stimulants. When the test is complete, the unit will beep. Disconnect the metabreather tubing and throw it away. You can print the results using the soft keys below the LCD screen. After the results have printed, you will be ready to interpret the results for your clients.